Have you ever wondered what it's like to venture deep into the Western Australian Outback in the pursuit of gold? Well, join me on an epic adventure through rugged wilderness, endless open country, often bush tracks that lead nowhere, and everywhere. Where the nights are freezing cold. Yeah, up early this morning, 6 degrees, nice and cool. We're going to head out. The days are scorching hot. And then you have the flies. Geez, they drive you nuts. And the flies never give you a moment's peace. Welcome to the Western Australian Goldfields. Out here, every single day is different. We'll today uncover hidden treasures beneath the dirt. 7 nice with pieces. Every swing of the detector. Or gold running through it everywhere. Will I walk away empty-handed? That's the life of a full-time prospector. The further you travel into the goldfields, the more the modern world disappears behind you. Okay, we're on the move to a new spot. Let's see how we go. Yeah, pushing the van through a little bit of scrub action at the moment to get to the lease. Out here, it's just you, the bush, and the hope that somewhere beneath this ancient ground, gold still remains. So we just set up camp, and now it's time to go prospecting. I visited an old mine site where the old timers before us reaped the rewards of the gold rush days, leaving the rest of us to search for the crumbs they missed. But today, we've got an advantage. Armed with one of the latest detectors, the Minelab GPX 6000, every faint signal could be the beginning of something special. But the Western Australian Outback doesn't give up its gold easily. The rugged terrain can rip through tyres in an instant if you're not careful. And every step matters, especially around old mine shafts hidden beneath the scrub. One wrong move out here could cost you your life. Peek over the top. We've been finding something in there. It's amazing how these fellas all dug it by hand. And then you have the rain. Out here, when it rains, you can be stuck here for days. And everything turns to mud. Well, there's not too many places that you can see both historical and modern day mining. And this is just one place. Well, there we go. Modern day mining. Modern day meaning in the last 50 years. And now we have the historical mine sites, the old timers. If you take a look over here, there's evidence of that in these couple of bottles sitting here, old wine bottles. Amazing. That's what makes this adventure real. The isolation, the danger, the uncertainty. And yet, we keep searching. Because somewhere out there, that next signal could change everything. And sometimes we can go days without finding a piece, and then all of a sudden you might get a signal and dig it up, and surprisingly it's a nice nugget, and that starts everything again. We get excited, we grit it with our chains, and once we're satisfied we've got it all, we move on and start the process again. The reason why we tow a chain behind us is that it leaves a mark and we can see where we've been. So and then it happens. That unmistakable signal. Geez, that sounds good. My heart starts racing. Dig it out as I dig deeper into the red dirt. They're not very deep. It's out already. Bloody lead shot. Hoping, praying that this isn't just another piece of junk. Sounding pretty good. I'll dig that one out. Look at that, huh? Isn't it beautiful? It's a lovely little piece. Not too deep, just sitting here in the ground. Gold. A beautiful nugget shining in the sunlight. But the best part, that nugget turned into a patch. Out of here, out of here, out of here, here, and I've got another one right here. Let's see what we got. One piece after another. The excitement never stopped. Moments like these are why we do it. Long drives, the rough tracks, the cold nights, the heat, the flies. Every hardship becomes worth it the second that gold appears in your hand. Okay, there's the hole. There's the beautiful piece. You see the gold running through it everywhere. Well, from time to time you come across something special like this, and you know the old timers have been around, and you see the old Hobrix sauce bottle just sitting in there. Geez, it's in perfect condition too. I'll just grab it and we'll have a look at it. Look at that. What a little beauty. Not a mark on it. It's clean as the day it was left there. Wow. Well guys, you never know what you're going to come out with in the bush here, and Time to time we stumble on all sorts of stuff. I'll just give you a look at what I've just found. Well, you know some prospector's been out here, that's for sure. Look at this fella. Hey, what a little beauty. He's been sitting there for a while. But how much gold this one's seen. Now, and when you're out in the bush and you feel nobody's been around, all of a sudden you come across something like this. Well, at least the timber cutters have been here. What a beauty. There you go. That's an oldie. Well, with the sun sinking, it's time to head back to camp. It's going to be another cold night tonight. Nothing beats a couple of chops after a hard day's detecting. Gonna taste great. The Western Australian Goldfields are more than just a place to find gold. They're a place of adventure, freedom, history and discovery. Out here, every sunrise brings new hope. Every signal tells a story. And every day is another chance to uncover something hidden beneath this ancient land. So until next time, keep exploring, keep chasing the adventure, and never stop swinging.